do that, then I can have a solid block in here. I think the other one was better. I can hang a lantern from that, if this looks good. I may have to bump things out a little bit. Stream dropped out again, says Kel and Cosmic, and Twitch is telling me, I guess, that I have yet another VOD. I don't know what the heck is going on with Twitch this weekend, but it's really driving me nuts. To me, it looks like I'm still in the same VOD, but I could be wrong. Nope, it's now the third VOD for this particular stream. That is really annoying. So if we do this, I might want to come out here and try to bump these out a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And then we can start to fill that in with some fence gates maybe and stuff. Could look good. Nope. So this is why I might want to change this from a double wide, like a triple wide window, to either something that's 2 blocks wide or just one. Just have a single sliver window, and that would probably line up with one of these. Oh no, it would be off. So I could put 2 small windows there, but the problem is that we've got this kind of tangent happening here. So ideally, I'd like to have this lower. And that's doable. We could just change the height of this window. And that solves that problem. But that's a really good example of what I mean when I was talking about geometric tangents on that Spawn Chunks episode. Like, there's a lot of vertices all kind of combining and on the same plane, and just making sure that you've separated the planes really helps clarify your builds. Layering is always a good idea. I don't know whether that's too many trapdoors. Can't do stairs. Yeah, that actually doesn't make any sense, does it? I think this has to get higher sooner. Especially if I want to use that rain spout idea. Or maybe I've obviously moved that. Did I? I don't know if I moved it over here or if I moved it from here. Don't remember. Does anybody remember? Because if that's the case, this would be the low point. We could funnel the roof down a little bit here if that was going to be the low point there. Oh, that doesn't work very well for the inside there, does it? I guess this is kind of like a little bit of a make-believe where that is technically supposed to be the spot where it drains, but it's the high point, not the low point. I'm not sure what we could put up there to make it look like it drains. Maybe if we change these to stairs? That sort of looks like it works. But then what do we put here? Maybe an iron bar would make sense. Or we could just do that. I think it's more of a modern idea, but I see a lot of rain chains online. Yeah, an oak trapdoor is going to be a little bit too light, but I know what you're getting at with the shape of it, like the geometry in it. Can I? Oh, right. No, we can't do that. Okay. I guess have to make these match a little nicer. Two there, two there. Yeah, so far so good. Hasn't really affected the inside much. Somehow, now that I've redesigned this kitchen a bit, it feels really inefficient. In terms of the layout, it doesn't feel natural. And what are we going to do here? Oh, we'll have to do something like that. Maybe another stone stair. Gives the illusion of less depth in the window. Actually, I wonder what this would look like with top and bottom. If we do that, we probably want to go with like a full andesite block, which I don't have. Hmm. I'm getting all these little ideas now for just like adding in little bits of detail here and there. Don't know if I like that, but yeah, for some reason this being over there feels strange. I might actually move this table so it's over by one. Feels like it's kind of blocking the natural path now. So one thing I do notice when I back up and look at this stuff now, like I really want to change that chimney. I think we're going to end up making that a deep slate chimney. So it'll stand out a little bit more. Yeah, now in here, I guess we just have to figure out what we're going to do for potential beds. And my guess is that beds will fit there. And could do something like that. That seems good. And then we could have some sort of table or something there. We have enough room that we could put some things here. This, I think, yeah, that's outside, so we can't do that. But then in here, we could probably get away with some rafters here and there, and we could cover it up outside. We also have the ability to put in windows. And if we go over here, I kind of want to mimic like a couple of those that way and then put the windows in between. So if we had that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not the best. That's 7, so we could do window there, and a window there. Master Crunchy subscribed to Tier 1, 23 months, almost a full 2 years. That's amazing, Master Crunchy. Thank you ever so much. So that opens things up a little bit in here, which is nice. So we could put windows there, and I would probably just go get oak trapdoors, as Scotsman was suggesting earlier. First, I need to dump some inventory here. I think we're done with the bones for now. Wrong way. This might feel like too many windows. Two might be better than 3. And then we would just do a little bit of work out here, like this. Now, maybe like that. So it looks good on the end, but not in the middle. So I think the solution there is to actually reduce that to 2 windows, and that will give us enough room to actually make a proper dormer. So if I was to do 2 windows, we'd probably want to do them in the mid space. So actually, maybe we'll just get rid of that, and then we'll do the same thing here, where we'll just do that, and then here, there, and then slab. And then from here, we can actually throw in maybe a full block or an upside down stair, which we can't do really. And then go back to the slab. That seems to work. And then we can get rid of this and this. And potentially add a little bit more texture. Oh, I got rid of the wrong thing. This could also be more support. I'm not a big fan of that connection, but that window's on the inside. Wonder if this would look good with spruce. No, does not look good with spruce, and I don't think I like the beams here either. We're just gonna go with straight up dark oak, and then I guess we just have to do that. I mean, it was better than it was before. Wonder which one looks better. Gemini Tay, holy nuggets. Gem raid, welcome in everybody. Holy smoke. Let me back up so y'all can see what we're up to. Gemini Tay, thank you ever so much. If one of my mods can throw the chat in slow-mo just for a little bit, that'd be great. Valored, Corwin Alexander, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, folks. Cena98, your modern day dragon, welcome in. Gem, I think I saw you playing Stardew Valley. Is that what you're up to on stream? Thanks for the follows, folks. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Hope you had a good stay with Gem. Gem says hi. Cool. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. And thank you, Cosmic, for the shout out for Gemini Tay. Folks, in my community, if you have not already found Gemini Tay, then please go follow. They're fantastic. They've been on the Spawn Chunks with me a couple times as a guest and a co-host when Pix was away. I hope everything's well, Gem. I know you probably have to raid and run. You probably had a long day, but I appreciate it. And nose boops for Winnie, of course. So, folks, if you're new to the stream, my name is Joel Duggan, and I stream and podcast full-time. You may recognize me from the Spawn Chunks podcast, which you probably have heard before if you are a Minecraft fan. I hope you have. If you haven't, it's free, thespawnchunks.com. Pixelriffs, of course, is the co-host and co-producer on that with me. And I also do the Citadel Cafe podcast, and that is about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. A new episode out this week. That's at thecitadelcafe.com, or really wherever you want to find the podcast. And we are in Westhill. I'm going to turn on my shaders just so we can have a nice view. We are in the keep, and this is the courtyard. And today we've been working a little bit on the kitchen here, which is the roof. This was very boring, and now it's a lot nicer. And inside we've got a lot of details and stuff. This was all made before, but what we did today was we added this kind of upstairs. Now these are placeholders for what will be beds, and we were just putting in some windows when you first came in, and my frame rate has gone to crap. I guess we want the windows high as opposed to low. Not crazy about that. Yeah. So yeah, we were just working on the windows when you all came in. Hope you had a good stream, Jem. Hope everybody enjoyed the Stardew Valley stream. Oh right, I was trying to decide between these two windows. I think I like the one on the right. Yeah. Weirdly, I like that one better. So let's go with slab. So we'll back up here in a second and you'll get a really good view of Westhill. I'm going to put in this trapdoor before I forget, because that's something I will remember ages and ages from now. So if you're just coming in, this is Westhill. And it is a 2.5 year long medieval town build. And currently the last several weeks we've been working on updating the keep that I started 2 years ago, but I've gotten better at building since then. These are BSL shaders, I think. Options, video, BSL, yep, 8.1.02.2. And so we have the main road comes through here next to the Westhill River, and that snakes all the way around. We've got stone church, bell towers, lots of different stuff in the background. We are still working on the surrounding countryside, so there's pretty plain as you start to get away from the town. We've got a farm here that has to go in yet. We do have some other things in the landscape that are permanent, though. We've got a new bridge over there. And I'm trying to think about what others might be new since the last time Gem raided. But the big thing is the keep. That's been the biggest thing. And we've been working on it from all the different angles. So when you approach the town coming in from the south now, the keep has a way more robust look to it now. It really kind of stands out in the mid of the city, or the town, I guess. Nope, this is just my own head. Illinois. Iani? I hope I'm saying that right. Iani. Yeah, this is just my own brain, my own imagination. We do have a couple of quality of life mods, like a map. If you're watching the New Life server, then you've probably seen this before. But yeah, so coming through here, there's this small fishing town just outside that kind of sits on the Westhill River, that kind of snakes around the whole build. But this keep is what we've been focusing on the last little while. We've been adding layers to it so it feels more beefy. There's all these bell towers on every corner of the city, so we added a south bell tower here. And then the keep really does tower over everything. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. The walled town is basically a castle with a keep in the middle. No, it's a walled town. The keep has got its own wall. Twinkle Tuesday. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Cool username. Prophy Sloth. Thanks very much. So yeah, this is the experience that we've been working on recently. Have been like the entrance and the coming into the main keep. So we've done things like add the details of the droppers. We've put in little arrow slits. I've added this door. This door is actually really fun. So these smokers actually line up with these blackstone buttons and like mechanisms. If you can use your imagination, when this swings shut, you can see how it might lock behind you, you know? So this kind of stuff has been fun. We've added details inside here. We've been working on mostly this today. This has been what we've been working on here. This used to be just like a single slant roof. It was real basic, but I've upped it to something nicer. And then we changed the way that the wall on top of the keep works. And so this little pathway never used to be here, but now you can walk along the whole top of the keep and look down at the town, which is cool. And this tower was something else we were messing with, but we didn't get very far with it. It needs improvements, obviously, so we're still kind of messing around with this. But it's just like a little tower that gets you up into a viewing position, although it's really not the best view. I think I might try to do something with these to narrow them down so that you have a wider view, which would be nice. Maybe that needs to be more of a crow's nest than an actual tower. But it's all connected inside, which is fun. It all kind of snakes around. This is like the master tower. And if I go up to the top, it's a decent view from up here. Especially of the south. Nice. So yeah, it's about 21 chunks, I think, east to west. I think that might be, well, not that tower, but like that might be the westernmost build. That, or maybe that tower. But after that, there's another river that goes over there, and then it's up the mountain. So if you look at this, you can see a natural border. This river comes down this way. This river comes down through the middle, snakes around. And then we've got the East River, but that's just that it kind of comes close to the town, but then I'm going to finish it up and make it look nice eventually. So that's kind of where we are. I'm going to turn off shaders now so I can have my frame rates back. But that's where we are with that kitchen now. Again, there's a lot of brown. I might try to add some different stuff. There's a lot of brown here too. I wonder, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if we did 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 3. One, 2, 3. Whoops. I don't know whether that's going to be better or worse. I think that needs to be one shorter on the end. I'll leave that the way that it is. Yeah, that flows better. Play Minecraft 2, redstone mainly, lack a bit of the builder side. This kind of build always astonishes me. So cool. Thanks very much, Joe X92. Appreciate that. Just keep at it. Just practice, watch people that you like building and see how they handle things. And this takes a long time. There is the Joel Duggan VODs channel, which may or may not have been linked in chat recently. And all of this is real time on YouTube. Texture pack has got just a couple little tweaks from me. It's my own pack. A couple things from Whip, a couple things from Germsy Boy, but mostly it's me. And I don't know that you're looking on anything that's different right here. I think, yeah, all this is vanilla. There's nothing. Cosmic, can you think of anything that's currently in view that we're using? I can't think of anything. I think everything's pretty normal. I think the only thing that's like not vanilla from a block perspective is the armor stands and the mini blocks. But if you've seen Hermitcraft, then you've seen that stuff before. But everything else is vanilla, I think. Oh, the tables and chairs. Right, yeah, tables and chairs. I'm so used to having these. That's a data pack. But that's still vanilla textures. That's not like it's a new wood texture. It's just tables and chairs. It's by Chuck Chuck. There should be a link on... I think it's... There it is. Link in chat. Notice because of the axe. Oh, that's just my personal... I just did tool textures. That's... Yeah, that's just... me making my diamond tools not blue. That's all that is. That's all that is. Okay, do I have... I do have some stuff. So we were working on the rafters in here, and I placed one of these wrong. So now that we've got the windows where I want them, I feel like we need to do maybe like a little bit of, well, that's the outside block. A little bit of support happening across this. And it would make sense to do it here. But maybe we'll switch this to be something a little bit more robust. Like that. And then we'll do it again here, maybe. Yeah, that feels about right. And that actually works out. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with more trapdoors. Maybe, you know what? We'll just get rid of this. I think that feels pretty supported. Somehow... Oh, just an optical illusion. All right, cool. So I'm not going to do any interior decorating today. I like to do those kind of all at once. Fazu Battlecaster, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's the kitchen design done. So maybe we should take another pass at that tower. Oh, wait a minute. We've got some issues here. What's missing here? Oh, this is that, what's happening in here? Oh, I've obviously missed something here. I guess we just fill this in. Seems straightforward enough. I guess that goes like that. We'll put trapdoors there and there. And then that goes like this. Ah, okay, good. That's sorted. I still haven't worked out a way to get through here yet. I kind of want to have a little space to do that, but I don't quite know how to work it out yet. I have the enchantment glint turned off because I think it's dumb. So I don't use it. Oh, I put my bone blocks away. We need a good inventory purge anyway. Let's go here. Keep those, keep those. I think we're probably good for dark oak. Free up some space. I was like, why do I have ender pearls? But I killed 2 endermen earlier. It's like, wait, where did those come from? Don't need the dirt either. And so now we're going to grab bone blocks. Maybe some extra spruce decorations. And what else was on that tower? Probably those. Need more of those, actually, it looks like. So many different ways to get around in here. So basically, I just want to kind of finish off the main decision to change this to a white tower. And then I will probably let this sit as we work for a little while in the next stream or two. I tend to do that a lot where I just kind of make a decision to change something, but I don't really commit to it until I've like walked by a bunch of times. Something that's nice about having an ongoing project is that you can kind of like make a decision to change something and then come back to it later. If it's bugging you, if it's not bugging you, that kind of stuff. All right, so that's, I think, all the bone block in. I think we've done, I guess I could continue the dark oak. Did I bring that? I didn't bring that. I'm always forgetting something. Thanks for everybody coming in from the raid with Gem and Ite for sticking around for a little bit. Really appreciate it. I know some of you probably were hanging out with Gem for the majority of the afternoon. If you didn't know, I'm Canadian as well. Actually, Gem and I are just not too far away in terms of provincially. I mean, like, it's still a long distance, but I'm in Nova Scotia and she's in Newfoundland, of course. I think I got that right. Yeah, it needs some sort of boundary. I think I might take the stone up and then, or take the dark oak up and then take the stone up underneath that. I think it might look better if we did this. And then had this as stone. Probably stone bricks, actually. Which I think was what we had before. Linak or Linake 123, gotta take off, but very chill vibes. Appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, it's I'd like to think we have a decent second monitor stream, you know. I imagine Stardew Valley with Gem is pretty chill too. I mean, I know Gem can be awesomely entertaining, but I feel like Stardew Valley would certainly would bring out the chill in me, which is saying something, I think. Considering that I'm pretty chill as they normally go. That inside. That's interesting. I don't remember what that was. Do something like that too. That helps tie the brown together. But I feel like this should be stone. Sort of like what we've got going on over there. Oh, there's a good idea. Could use the stone. Chiseled stone. Yeah, I think what I'm missing is that lip. That extra bit here where if I get rid of this, we could layer in some sort of thing like this. Oh, is that too low? That's too low. Maybe I should just lower this side. Time to back up, I think. Let's see what this looks like. So everything here is built in the round, for people that are wondering. They all have interiors. Anything that's finished has got like proper finished decor. It's getting there. I think the bricks are going to help. Don't know about the ledge. I think the ledge might be too much because we've got this ledge here. Maybe what I need to do there is do like a door overhang, like some sort of thing that kind of keep the rain off your head. Sometimes I feel like builders are like graphic designers because they can usually spot slight changes when combining different textures and colors. Yeah, nailed it. And actually, remind me, Cosmic, what episode of the Spawn Trunks is it? 245? 246? One of the recent episodes of the Spawn Trunks, we did a discussion about what skills I bring as an artist professionally to Minecraft, and how my knowledge of art fundamentals kind of affects my builds. Oh, you know what? We could pull this brick down in here and help it separate those two. That could be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. All right. I think I like the white tower. Whoa, I missed the landing there. I don't know. It's a little kind of in your face. It's a little loud. Obviously, we don't have all the layers on this side. It might be better off with more spruce. I think we can still use bone block. I just wonder if we can use bone block as like the inner texture and then use spruce and stuff to texture it. You can only barely see it from over here. But it does feel like a separate building. It doesn't feel like it's part of everything else. I feel like maybe adding more spruce to it would help with that. You absolutely see it from here. So that's a little bit strange. Yeah. I'm not alone, right? That feels out of place. More of a sound music artist show. Very cool. I used to play music, but it's been a long, long, long time. As a teenager, I was musical. Played bass guitar. Yeah, I don't like the bone block. Or at least not that much bone block. We're going to have to do something a little bit different with that. There's always something. There's always something about this build that seems to kind of catch me. Oh, it's not, I don't think it's necessarily bone. I think it's the fact that it's white. It's white compared to everything else in the keep being spruce and dark oak and stuff. So I think I need to do more of this kind of a thing. You know, the same treatment we just did on the top of the kitchen. That kind of a thing, I think would be better. We've done some things that are a little bit more, you know, more out there, but when the whole build is like that, it makes sense. Same thing with like little touches over there. But again, it makes sense for that, but it doesn't really make sense for this to me. But, well, Gemini Tay was one of the people on their short list for a raid, as I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours now. So I'm going to pass y'all on to somebody else playing Minecraft. Just let me check to see who's live. and we'll pick somebody. And I usually have a note from my mods as well, who I can check. We've got Drathmore. Looks like Drath is live. Drath does some very, very cool builds. I think you all enjoy that. If you have landed here from the raid from Gemini Tay and stuck it out this long, thank you ever so much. I really appreciate you coming by. And thanks again to Gem for the fantastic raid. And I'll give a shout out to Gem on Twitter later. Make sure you follow before you take off as I pass you along to Drath for more Minecraft. We will be live tomorrow doing Minecraft, 1 o'clock Atlantic time. That's UTC minus 3 hours. So just a little bit off of Gem's normal stream times. Gem is half an hour ahead of me, I think. So you can check that out. You can check out the VODs on Joel Duggan VODs. You can check out the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe podcasts. All free, easy to find. And of course, we do have a Patreon. If you'd like to join the Discord, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. And I would very much appreciate it if you would consider supporting the stream. I do this as my job, so the more people that we can get viewing these streams and potentially joining the community, then the more content that I can make. You all are awesome. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.